Ever wonder why some spin-offs just don't quite capture the magic of the original? And it's a tricky balance. And sometimes a new show feels less like a fresh start and more like a desperate attempt to recapture lightning in a bottle. Um, that's the challenge facing Boston Blue. The new series spun off from the long-running Blue Bloods. Um, the premise: Danny Reagan, played by Donnie Wahlberg, relocates to Boston, ostensibly uh, so to be closer to his son, Sean. Uh, um, but does the reasoning hold up, or is this move simply a contrivance to justify a new show?
Um,
The premiere episode centers around Sean's hospitalization after a heroic act. Uh, Danny arrives in Boston, quickly partnering with local detective Lena Silver uh, to investigate an arson case. And um, while the mystery unfolds, the real question lingers. Why is Danny staying? I wonder what to do was that the show I have implies an indefinite commitment, a permanent relocation. That, but this feels forced. Um, a weak foundation for a series hoping to stand on its own. If Danny's visit was a one-off, a response to a family emergency, it would be perfectly acceptable. But that framing it as a permanent move feels contrived. Uh, it raises the inevitable question: if Blue Bloods was still creatively viable, why cancel it to make room for this spinoff? Uh, um, the show immediately attempts to recreate the familiar dynamic of Blue Bloods, introducing a new Frank Reagan figure in Reverend Edwin Peters. The premiere culminates in a Friday Shabbat dinner with the Silver family mirroring the Sunday Reagan family dinners. Aaron Reagan even makes an appearance, establishing a virtual connection with May Silver. It's a comforting scene, but it underscores the show's reliance on nostalgia. While the familiar faces and settings will undoubtedly draw viewers initially, this strategy has a limited lifespan. Um, the more Boston Blue leans on Blue Bloods, the more viewers will question the original show's cancellation and everything. The show risks becoming an echo of its predecessor rather than a unique entity. Had Boston Blue been introduced as a standalone series, it might have been perceived as a standard police procedural. But with Donnie Wahlberg reprising his role as Danny Reagan, the spinoff struggles to forge its own identity. The show feels more like an extension of Blue Bloods than a true spinoff. The premiere's most discussed moment involves Danny speaking with his father, Commissioner Frank Reagan, fueling speculation about a future appearance by Tom Selleck. Uh, this only exacerbates the issue. Well, a Selleck cameo might appease fans. It would reignite the debate over the cancellation of Blue Bloods. Um, Perhaps Tom Selleck should resist the urge to make a cameo in kind of He previously declined a role in the Magnum PI reboot, refusing to endorse a remake. Applying the same standard to Boston Blue would be admirable. After all, sometimes the best way to honor a legacy is to let it stand on its own. It's a tough situation. Spinoffs are always a gamble. But Boston Blue seems to be doubling down on nostalgia, hoping to ride the coattails of its predecessor, which, it's like trying to reheat a perfectly good cup of coffee. It just isn't the same. With that said, thanks for watching. And until next time.